Houston Texans, obviously playing much better football than any of us could have imagined, with a rookie quarterback, number 2 overall pick, who David Tepper, owner of the number 1 overall pick, said we're supposed to get.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have number 2 overall pick, and we're supposed to have CJ Stroud. Love Bryce Young, okay? We all thought he was, but we weren't supposed to go to 1 ever. We were supposed to be at number 2 this whole time. We're supposed to get CJ Stroud. We need more David Tepper, by the way. I want to let everybody know that we feel the owner of the Carolina Panthers speaking is good for sports media. This is what he had to say about the whole situation on draft night and where the Panthers were.
No, it's been reported, and we talked about it. Originally, we were going to go to the number 2 pick, and we thought we would get CJ because we thought the Texans were going to pick Bryce. And listen, we preferred Bryce. He was our number 1 pick. We had a lot of conviction. But you know, in answer to your questions, it's just not the way the process was done. The process was done the way the process was done.
Of course.
And again, even though if there was a process with 5 people in the room and the way the votes came in, it was Frank was the first choice. I always could veto that choice. And even if it was Bryce and the votes came in unanimously in this particular case, I could have vetoed that choice. In both cases, I supported both choices. Okay? I'm just going to say that I supported both choices. I supported the coaches. I supported the scouts, their unanimous opinion. And I supported Frank Reich. So whatever's good, bad, or indifferent is ultimately because the buck stops here. And I take full responsibility for everything.
Go back into
but that's the way the process runs.
Go to leadership.
And just one last thing, and then we're going to go here. As far as Bryce Young is concerned, I cannot say this, for myself, and I think everybody in this building would share this sentiment. We are totally confident in that pick. Okay, I think the people that made that pick first, would be totally confident in that. Some of them you could ask. Okay. And I think and for me, I'm totally confident in agreeing with that pick.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you, David Tepper.
Thank you, Dave.
He just wanted to let his people know there was a time we were supposed to have CJ, buddy. You were watching what's going on, so am I. Okay, I'm seeing what's happening. I thought that's where we were going to be. Instead, it's on how the deal goes. And we end up giving away 7 picks and our number 1 wide receiver in this entire thing to go up to number 1 to get Bryce Young. And let me reiterate, fully confident in Bryce Young. But we didn't think we had a chance to go get him until we had to go get him. But CJ Stroud, rookie quarterback down in Houston. Rookie head coach, D'Amico Ryans. What's he going to do? Well, they've been dominant. They've been awesome. They lose the Jacksonville Jaguars this past weekend, but I think they've outplayed any projections or predictions that anybody could have had for the dumpster fire that was the Texans organization about 12 to 15 months ago, if you recall everything that was cooking there. Now, big time blow here. And AQ, it's great that you're here. Titus Howard, Texans stud right tackle, out for the year. What does this mean, AQ Shipley? This guy is a stud. He is a stallion. And the Houston Texans at the beginning of the year had a banged-up offensive line, right? But they've been protecting CJ well. Losing Titus, what's that mean, AQ?
It's a huge blow. They were a mess at the beginning of the year. They had a lot of guys out, and they finally got healthy over the last couple weeks. They finally got everybody back. This guy is a stud. He's an absolute stud. I mean, they have their 2 bookends with him and Tunsil, and they were CJ was looking so good. The Texans were looking so good. Huge blow. Who knows where they go from here? But, I mean, we've talked about it. One guy makes a huge difference on the offense.
Yeah, because if you don't have the right guy that fills in there, you're looking for the synergy. And if you got to bring another guy, it's like a potential revolving door on who's the guy there.
Yeah, and even if he's just a little bit off, now we got to get chip help. And what's chip help do? Now you get one less guy out in the routes. And it could affect the entire offense.
Yeah, and losing offensive lineman, no fun, especially when your quarterback's an absolute stallion. So, Titus, T's and peace, pal.
Good luck, Titus.
You know what CJ will do?
What's that?
Not even blink.
Nope.
This dude's unbelievable.
So good.